didn't like staying late at Westbridge High School. During the day, the school was loud and crowded. Students filled the hallways, lockers slammed shut every few seconds, and teachers shouted over the noise. But after sunset, everything changed. The building became strangely quiet, too quiet, especially the third floor. There was an old rumor about classroom 3B. According to the story, a student disappeared there many years ago. Nobody knew what really happened. Some people said she ran away. Others believed the school was hiding something darker. But everyone agreed on one thing. If you entered classroom 3B after midnight, you might hear someone calling your name. Most students laughed at the story, including Mia. "One ghost in an empty classroom?" she joked. "That's the dumbest thing I ever heard." Daniel smirked. "Then prove it." Outside, rain poured heavily against the school windows. Mia looked toward the staircase leading to the third floor. Then, without another word, she started walking upstairs alone.
The third floor was colder than the rest of the school. Mia's footsteps echoed through the empty hallway as she slowly approached classroom 3B. The door was slightly open. Creak! She pushed it carefully and stepped inside. Old desks sat beneath the pale moonlight. Dust covered the floor. The classroom looked abandoned for years. Mia sighed softly. "See? Nothing." She pulled out her phone and checked the time. It's 11:58 p.m. Only 2 minutes until midnight. Rain tapped softly against the windows while the room stayed completely silent. Then suddenly, knock. Mia froze. Someone had tapped on the classroom window, but the classroom was on the third floor. Slowly, she turned her hand toward the glass. Nothing was there. Her heartbeat quickened. "This isn't funny," she whispered, nervously. But no one answered.
Midnight arrived. At the exact same moment, Mia's phone screen suddenly went black. Then the classroom light flickered on by themselves. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Mia backed away slowly. The room no longer felt empty. Then she heard it. A voice. Soft, quiet, and right behind her, calling, "Mia." She turned around immediately. No one was there, but something had changed. The classroom was no longer dusty and abandoned. The lights were bright, the desks were clean. And students now sat at every desk in complete silence. None of them moved, none of them blinked. They only stared at her. At the back of the classroom sat a girl in an old school uniform. Her long dark hair covered part of her face. Slowly, she stood up. Then she began walking toward Mia.
Mia tried to back away, but the hallway outside the classroom was gone. Beyond the doorway, there was only darkness. The girl kept walking closer. "You shouldn't be here," she whispered softly. Mia could barely breathe. "What do you want from me?" she asked. The girl stopped only a few feet away. Then slowly she lifted her head. Her eyes were completely black. "Stay." Suddenly, every classroom light exploded at once. Bang! Glass shattered across the room. Darkness swallowed everything. Mia screamed. Then suddenly, someone grabbed her arm. "Mia!" It was Daniel. The classroom looked normal again. Empty desk, dusty floors, silence. But before leaving, Mia noticed something written across her wrist. Stay after class.
The next Monday, Mia refused to talk about what happened inside classroom 3B. But strange things began happening around the school. During late classes, students sometimes heard chairs moving across the floor above them, even when nobody was there. Teachers found wet footprints leading towards classroom 3B. Some students claimed they heard whispers in the hallway late at night. Others said they saw a girl standing at the end of the third floor corridor before suddenly disappearing. Mia tried to ignore everything, but every time she walked past classroom 3B, she felt like someone inside was watching her, waiting, listening. And sometimes, when the school became completely quiet, Mia heard it again, a soft voice behind her, calling her name, waiting for someone else to stay after class.